Good morning to all. First of all, I think that's a lovely subject we have assembled over here now today. I firmly believe it is said the old city we have got to discuss. What I believe is, if we have got to discuss the old city, first of all, we have got to discuss the complete scenario prevailing in our country as far as sports is concerned. The complete background is first of all taken into account, whether it is congenial for the development of sports, because whenever the Olympic comes, we start speaking about the sports. What is that we are getting, the number of the medals we are getting. And then we start analyzing after not getting the medals. The very important thing is how we can make the complete sports culture, develop the sports culture in our country is what's very, very important. The certain things which I get to my mind I'd like to share with all of you. The first thing is the priority given to the sports in our country. Basically, we have no priority for the sports. I was going through why China is able to produce so many medals. They say, many of the people say, it's such a vast country, they are able to produce the players at the international level, world level, Olympic level and all that. What they have got the policy is, they are selecting few and they are training them only with the aim to produce the results at that level. It's not that, I would say that many of the people, they play and culture of the sports is very much prevalent over there. But as far as producing the players is concerned, they select few and then they train them only with that aim. But at the same time, I'll tell you, 24 hours, the facilities are available in China at many of the places. I have been to China myself at certain times. So, what the facility available is, for instance, in badminton. The court is available. Anybody at any time of the day and night can go walk in, put on the lights, shuttles are there, rackets are there. You can just take up the rackets, bring along or somebody to play with you and start playing. If that sort of a thing is available, at any time of the day and night is available, people can make use of that. But that sort of a thing is missing over here. We are seeing the sports also in our country is rather reserved for some privileged people only. And if we have got that sort of an attitude only to the privileged people can only play for the sports, then I would say there are so many things which the privileged people have got. Then why should they indulge in the sports? Because sports doesn't see whether somebody has got the money and the background or something. It is the hard work. And we have seen this. The many of the top players of the world, if you will go through their biography, they come from the very, very poor background. They didn't have much of they are not the money people, they don't have any good background, and many of the people, they don't belong to the sports field also, their parents or something, but they have done wonderfully well. It's only because the urge is there. They wanted to do something. They wanted to do something. And I feel so very happy. I'm standing with a person here who have been doing a lot of work for the development of the sports. Sai Baba is known for that. Not that I'm here only to, I want to praise, but everybody knows what he's doing with so many poor people. And I think in case we can have that sort of a culture where the NGOs can come forward, and especially in my opinion, in case we have got to produce the players at the top level, then not only the culture, but I think the corporates have got to come forward, because it requires the good coaches, it requires the good equipment. In case we want to produce the players at the top level, then a few minutes back I was speaking to Mr. Dennis Swami, who is one of our leading boxer, and Arjuna Awadi also. What are you doing now? Why don't you just convey, rather pass on your experience to the youngsters? The first thing he said is, how about the infrastructure? In case I've got to teach boxing, I need the ring, I need the facilities. Where am I going to do that? So in case we have got the people who want to convey, who want to coach, who want to share the experience with the youngsters, in spite of that we don't have the facilities available to make use of their experience for the youngsters. And now as far as the old city is concerned, I feel sad that in the old city, in spite of having the facilities available, many facilities are available. Even I would say the municipal corporation is doing a wonderful job over there. But at the same time, how about the development of their culture? And what is the culture we want to have? I will say that we have got a cricket culture in the country. Now, why that cricket culture had come in our country? It's because it's a household name. It has gone to the media. The TV people are wonderful, doing a wonderful job, and I would say the association doing a wonderful job in cricket, where they have made the cricket a household name. It is going to everybody, nook and corner of the country, every home. Everybody knows what cricket is. So unless and until that sort of a boosting is there, moral boosting is there for the players, unless and until they have got the competitions on all levels. One of the very important factors for the sports to come up is the competition. How many competitions we have got? Unless and until competition is there, it's something like an exam where you are able to analyze yourself, assess yourself, whether you, at what level you have studied, what level you are able to express what you have learned. In the sports field, that's only the competition and the competition. The amount of competition. For instance, now the badminton, you will see that they are doing wonderfully well. Let me tell you, even our minstrels like P. Prakash, Gopi Chand, and many of the players of repute of the olden times, like Suresh Goyal, and so many we had, they were playing whatever 5 or 6 tournaments in a year's time. And do you know that the present juncture, our government definitely, because of the government, exposure to the players, they are playing around 15 to 20 tournaments in a year's time at the government expense. And because of this exposure, whatever performance we have got at the international level, top level, is only because of that exposure. As once Prakash had said, I remember, Chinese had come to the field, badminton field, he was asked, how about beating Chinese? They are very good players. He said, let them come to the field, we will study them, we will find out the ways and means to beat them, and then we'll beat them. And that is what has happened. At one particular time, the world champion Han Jian was beaten by Prakash, it's from China, Han Jian. He was beaten by Prakash in the first game of 15 love at that time, 15 points game, 15 love in the first game. Second game was extended by Prakash won against the world champion at that particular time. So what I believe is that unless and until the environment is developed, unless and until we develop the amount of facilities, at the same time, that's a very, very important factor. They say a good teacher can do wonderfully well. How about developing the society where the people not only indulging in the sports, but we are also developing the teachers or the coaches who have got the passion. They can do a wonderful job to develop the young talent and bring them up and do something. And I think that is one particular thing, in spite of having the facilities, we will not be able to do well unless and until the trainers are good, the coaches are good, and they really have got the passion to do something for the sport, development of the sports and the youngsters. And I think with these few words, and because so many other people are there to share with you, I'm so very happy that I've been called. Thank you very much.
Good morning everybody, distinguished guests, and namaste. My name is Durga. I am from Government Girls High School, Mahbubia. I worked in Mahbubia also, in Mahbubia also I worked. Being a very healthy human being, a very healthy human being makes a good family. Such good families make society. Such good societies make a very good and healthy nation. So being happy and healthy, we need to be first physically and mentally fit to do any kind of job. So first of all, our future generation, future citizens, now they are in schools. They are to be nurtured and trained on the healthy grounds. Today, many schools, they lack the basic amenities like playgrounds and sports equipment. So though the school curricular activities, co-curricular and extracurricular activities are meant to train the children in the proper way, thing is that some basic amenities are lacking in many schools. If the young talent in the schools is captured and trained well, we can be proud of good number of sports stars in our country. So how to meet that? How to do this? Schools are allotted funds, no doubt, but the need is not completely met. So nowadays we are very fortunate enough to have the non-governmental organizations and the sports foundation centers to help us in this way. Now we are very fortunate enough to have such sports coaching foundation center at Masabchak. It is backed by a very ever enthusiastic, inspiring, skillful, helpful and a very good sports expert, which is Sri Sai Baba sir. He is very humble and he takes very keen interest to pay attention to the less privileged children and especially girls also. He is very humble. I have been to his regularly go to his stadium. There he pays regular attention to the tiny kids also. I feel really very happy to see his nature. His nature is very wonderful. He encourages sports like anything. He, along with his organizing members, he has a list of government schools with him. At his regular schedules, he comes to government schools. First of all, he conducts a sort of oral quiz like that to encourage the curiosity, the sporting spirit in the girls, especially mine is a girls' school. He queries, he makes questions, he takes oral quiz and makes the girls alert about the sports. And he gives also, he appreciates their talent, he gives them prizes also, and then he promises and he gives also the choice of their sports equipment. And really my girls, they feel really very happy and he promises coaches also and he coaches them also. And many of the schools at the evening times, they come to the sports coaching center and they take very good training there. If such facilities are available to the girls especially, usually boys are taken care of very in all aspects. And if girls are also given such opportunity, if he has that very good mind, really it is highly appreciable. That quality is highly appreciable, and especially the schools in the old city, if the school authorities, especially the government schools, if they give their full cooperation, they extend their cooperation, they should first of all appreciate his work. If they come forward and extend their cooperation, take his help, it's a really very good. We can see many more young sports stars in our city, and really thankful to you, sir.
Now I request Abid sir, is one of the very famous football player last 40 years से एक बार तालियां मारो सब, इतना famous है सर. इधर भी गए तो अब तक 100 autographs लेते थे. Double Olympian and Arjuna Awardee, and they given lots of things to football. He's from Old City. Please come and speak on that. And also he gives free coaching in our foundation whenever we keep the free clinics, football clinics. Please.
First of all, the thanks of Sai Baba. He will be calling you and giving you chance to say something about the football. Yeah, only football, yeah, some other games also. You know, nowadays in the Hyderabad, the politics is going to a very high level. That's why our standard will be low and you never seen in the boys or girls playing the practicing and using the field of the football grounds. But I am very sorry to say this hours official will be not only strictly to doing job. Sai Baba every time will be calling from only one side and nobody will be calling for us. Everybody know he is going to Amir, but we don't know about the football. And I am very sorry. This days is very bad for us. We will not getting any chance. I want to giving any coaching for any clubs every year, but nobody will give it a chance to me to the coaches of the football. I'm very sorry. Arif is saying about he's the own association, own the game, but he's not saying about the football. You will say something about the football. So you know what is going on. So I thanks of Sai Baba in regarding for giving the chance to say something about. Thank you very much.
The seniors should be respected, all the veteran sportsmen. Then only the sports can prosper. They are the celebrities, they are the models. They don't get the respect, proper respect. They want to coach, but academies and associations especially, they should take the interest of the senior people like Amir Saab and all. Thank you very much, sir.
आप सबको मेरा आदाब। बहुत खुशी की बात है, खुशी का मौका है कि साईं बाबा के इस एकेडमी के द्वारा ये प्रोग्राम आयोजित किया गया है। आप सब लुमिनरीज को, स्पोर्ट्स लुमिनरीज जो एक ज़माने में पूरे देश की शान थे और हमारे इस हैदराबाद शहर से, पुरानी सिटी से फुटबॉल, हॉकी और दूसरे मैचेज में आपने इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट किया, ओलंपिक्स को रिप्रेजेंट किया। और मुझे इस वक्त ये कहते हुए खुशी का अनुभव होता है कि जब मैं सिटी में डीसीपी हेडक्वार्टर था तो आप जो फुटबॉल के सारे प्लेयर्स थे जो ओलंपिक्स में पार्ट लिए थे, उनके लिए एक प्रोग्राम आयोजित किया था गौशामेल स्टेडियम में, करीब 5 से 7 साल पहले की बात होगी, शायद 7-8। आप लोगों को मैं इंडिविजुअली तो नाम से नहीं बोल पाऊंगा, पर आप सबका मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं, खैर मकदम करता हूं तहे दिल से। और मैं अपना आपको खुशी अनुभव करता हूं कि ऐसे लोग जो हमारे भारत देश को उस जमाने में, उस टाइम में बहुत ऊंचाइयों पर लेके गए, वो आज यहाँ है। एक बहुत खुशी का मौका है। साईं बाबा इसके लिए धन्यवाद के पात्र है। बड़ा स्पीक इन इंग्लिश और ये हिंदी ठीक है?
You are speaking so well, sir.
ओके, क्योंकि मैं राजस्थान का रहने वाला हूँ। मेरे बारे में भी कुछ बता दूँ मैं आपको। मैं एक डॉक्टर हूँ बेसिकली, एजुकेशन से MBBS किया अजमेर से, जवाहरलाल नेहरू मेडिकल कॉलेज से। उस टाइम थोड़ा शौक था क्रिकेट खेलने का। आप जानते हैं हमारे आपने बोला इससे पहले, क्रिकेट हमारे गांव में रग रग में बसा हुआ, गांव में भी क्रिकेट है, तो थोड़ा क्रिकेट वहाँ खेलते थे मेडिकल कॉलेज के हॉस्टल में। उसके बाद आगे पढ़ के मेडिकल करने के बाद सिविल्स में आ गए। स्पोर्ट्स का वैसे शौक है, जहाँ भी रहे ASP SP जहाँ भी रहे थोड़ा खेलते रहे। साईं बाबा के यहाँ भी जाते रहते हैं कभी कभी। whenever time permits I go there, and after a gap of 1 to 2 years, recently I met to him and I went 3 days back, and then he told us there is a program. Surely I'll come. सबसे बड़ी बात है 1991 से NGO इनका स्टार्ट हुआ है और ये स्पोर्ट्स को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, बहुत खुशी की बात है। और पर्टिकुलरली विभिन्न स्कूलों से, डिफरेंट स्कूल से जो गर्ल चाइल्ड है या बॉय चाइल्ड है, उनको लेके परसों भी मेरे को उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया बहुत से बच्चों से। उनको मैंने कुछ सवाल पूछे, तो एक बहुत अच्छा काम ये कर रहे हैं। ये मौका है when we can think why we are not winning the medals.